Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Okay, Brandon, take a look at those beautiful views.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love these aerial shots.
Yeah, take a look at Provo. This is right up on the bench in Provo, and you can see there's still a lot of acreage there that's just kind of hasn't been built out. So this house is sitting right in there.
It's true. A lot of undeveloped right around the home. It's beautiful property.
Yeah, and so if you get into Provo, you go to Provo, you got the river bottoms, and right above the river bottoms, up on the bench right there, right against the mountains, that's right where this property is. And so you just, is a gentle rise to this street, and it goes right up to the mountains. So beautiful views, beautiful location, super desirable.
It's gorgeous. The home itself is amazing too. Large, gorgeous, appearance from the front. Beautiful.
Yeah, they capped off this style with that brick and all those beautiful windows and stuff. One thing you'll notice as you go through this house, how many windows there are. Everywhere you look, there's just beautiful windows and views everywhere.
Yeah, it is. Nice colonial style, lots of open space. I love this. Lots of light, hardwood floors. Beautiful.
Yeah, great little property. So on this one, we're looking at 16 square feet with 8 bedrooms and 4 baths. Yeah, it's big. It's on almost a quarter of an acre. The basement's 100% done. And you can tell they've really enjoyed this home. They've been there for a long, long time. And of course, location's always desirable. Provo is right near the tech boom that's going on in kind of northern Utah County. And of course, BYU is right there, right?
Mm-hmm. It's an amazing location, and to have this big of a home and that big of a property and development, that's a little bit unusual because development space is just running out.
Yeah, that's right. And as you go upstairs here, you're going to notice they continue those nice wood floors as you go through here, and huge bedrooms everywhere. All the bedrooms that we go into this house are really, really large and beautiful.
Yeah, big and open space. I love the lighting too. They've really done well with bay windows. The bay windows add a nice touch. It looks amazing.
Yeah, so they've got like 8 bay windows in this house, and that makes for a lot. Instead of having that flat window, they kind of put 3 windows out there and pop it out, so you get sun coming from every different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always a great way to
like the cabinetry, nice bathtub, heated jacuzzi tub.
Yeah.
Looks comfortable.
I know. Somebody's enjoyed this home and they're ready to move on. I think they're downsizing a little bit because they don't need this much home anymore, but I think they would stay. The location, the neighborhood, it's right near some really nice parks. Of course, Provo is a real family area. And so these type of houses are always super desirable. And now with all the jobs that are moving into the area, you've got the college, which is always great. You've got the jobs, and then you got a big home and a great location up on the bench just above the river bottoms. Nice little property.
It is. It's beautiful. And the amazing thing with these big homes is you always think that you don't need the extra space as your kids move out, but trust me, with somebody that has 7 kids, they never move out.
That's right.
So
and especially with the college there. I mean, and so they can perfect for the kids, right?
Yep, it works beautiful. Beautiful backyard, nice brick, just gorgeous. Trees, mature trees around it. Looks amazing.
Yeah, beautiful little property. Somebody's really going to love this one. So Brandon, for this one, we're going to a really, really special home. This is it's an estate, really. If you head out to the Heber Valley, which is one of the really popular places just out of Salt Lake, it's just down out of the mountains out of Park City, and it situates just within a couple different reservoirs out there. These beautiful lakes. There's some flat land out there, and they've got this subdivision that sits out there that's really majestic. Lots of horse property out there, and you come to this property.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite, Jays. If my boys had their dream, this is the house would be in.
Yeah, it is a bit of a dream house, because this one, as you can see from the outside, I mean, they've really put it all into this one. As we're flying over the top here, you're going to notice that beautiful landscape, and you're going to see the beautiful roof line. But take a look at this. You would think that as you're looking over the top here, maybe we're going to the park down the street or something like that.
Right.
No, this is your backyard.
You've got a baseball diamond in your backyard.
Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
The people right next to it have these beautiful horse place where they've got all the horses in there, and then you've got your baseball field. Off to the left there, as we're flying by, there's a BMX track or a motocross track over there, and then as you can see, we're over 6 acres here. We're 6.36 acres.
Yeah, the piece of property is just unreal itself, and then what they've done with the baseball, the sports, the home, without even getting inside yet, it's just stunning.
Yeah, it's for sure a standout to property. And now as we go into the inside, you're going to notice it's really tall ceilings, beautiful woodwork.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and this is perfect for up there. This is kind of that Park City. This is kind of one of the outliers of Park City, so this kind of flavor and style is really popular. It's timeless, really, for that area.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And this property is over 12,000 square feet. It has 7 bedrooms and 8 baths.
Wow.
Big, huge garage, and as you're looking at the kitchen, a big designer kitchen, Sub-Zero fridge, as you can see. It's got some beautiful, they didn't spare any expenses they went through this property.
Oh yeah, beautiful countertops, cabinets. You can match the upgrades of the home. This is an amazing home.
Yeah, this is they put this one together to be there forever, and their son is he's getting to be a professional golfer, so they need to be in a climate where they golf a little more. They would never leave this house. They absolutely love it, and so they're kind of making some changes in their life, and so this property has come available. Yeah,
it's beautiful. You see look at that. As a U of U fan, how can you go wrong with that? Holy smoke. So you got a baseball diamond outside, a basketball court inside, theater room, just gorgeous. I mean, they have not spared anything in this house.
Yeah, this is a special, special property. And so that's just on the main floor of the main house. And then you can see as we go down these beautiful spiral staircases down to the basement, we would call it really a lower level in this area, because it's still got light. It's really considered the house is unique, but because you actually drive up to the second level on the home, and so this level is just a walkout.
Mm-hmm. Yep, beautiful stonework, the landscaping, the piece of property in itself is just incredible.
And so now we go into the guest house right over here, and as you walk into the guest house, look what you come to.
Wow, that is nuts. Yeah.
So obviously Heber is a higher altitude, and so this house is designed that during the summer you can just blow those doors open and get the fresh air, and during the summer you can still keep swimming if you want to.
Yeah, whoever designed that has done an amazing job. Nice creativity.
That's where you'd go to that's where you'd build your track right there. You can see it's just kind of open area.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and so they've made some dramatic price adjustments. They had a $200,000 price adjustment on this one. This could be somebody's special home.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home for the right person, but it's my family. I guess that do whatever it takes to get in there, because boy, the basketball court, the baseball diamonds, it's a sports fans, dream.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi Jay, welcome to the downtown core of the city of Moab. I'm taking you into a beautiful little complex called Creekside at Moab here in the downtown core underneath a canopy of beautiful green trees right next to the Mill Creek Parkway.
Wow, talk about lush. This is just absolutely beautiful.
It is old growth trees down here in this section of town, and I'm showing you this complex that has 4 nightly rental cottages.
Oh, this is great. So this, I can't believe how lush it is. I mean, it looks like Hawaii or something.
Yeah, it is. It's very lush. It's a very green part of town. Of course, these old growth trees are 100 years old in certain parts of town, and we get to benefit from them here at this complex.
And this is so unique. We don't see a lot of these. So this is a fourplex. It's set up that you can do nightly rentals
on all 4 of them. So this is an income producing property that you can enjoy by yourself or with your families or your friends. And it's an income producer. So you get to have a solid investment with it as well.
This is crazy because you don't run across these. These don't come up for sale very often, especially something that's lush like this in such a highly desirable area like Moab.
Yeah, especially in the downtown core, to have 4 little individual homes right in the downtown core is not necessarily very readily accessible. So it's quite a rare product, and it's just so nicely done. Here we're in Juanita's place. That's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And now we're about to step into the guest cottage that sits right up above the Mill Creek Parkway.
Beautiful, just absolutely darling.
It's nicely done. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, has all the amenities that you need. Great windows with great views. You get to sit on the back patio, watch the creek, watch the people walk by on the pathway, and you can stroll off to any of our dining establishments and enjoy the nightlife. And it's a great place to be as you circle the wagons and head out for your next adventure.
Which is just awesome. So you can be right here and stay and then just walk into town then, because you're right there.
Absolutely, it's right there. Yes, you're literally half a block off of Main Street.
That's great, and it's so lush and beautiful. This is the perfect place to start your adventure.
Yes, and this little bungalow here is just a studio with a little kitchenette, but it also has a large private bathroom and outdoor space as well, straight out into the trees and the lush grass.
Yeah, amazing. Somebody's really, I mean, we talk about this all the time. Somebody takes care of property, really loves something, but somebody has really loved this property.
Yes, and they've made it so that people who come to enjoy Moab get to love it too.
Yeah, I can tell. This is, I have to say, this is one of my favorite properties that you've shown, because I love these because they're so desirable, they're so needed, and they just don't make them like this anymore. If you try and run something like this through the city, they're going to say, there's no way we're doing it. But once they get
we have minimal commercial zoning, with our lack of private land here. So this downtown core complex with commercial zoning that allows you to share with vacation renters is definitely a great product, a great investment. And these homes are just beautifully done, very well sited. And this one has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and has that gorgeous big deck off to the side.
Yeah, very cool. So I assume it rents differently in different times of year and all that kind of stuff. And so the numbers they probably need to contact you on this to get all the detailed information, right?
Absolutely. If you are interested in learning more about the income potential and the cost of holding this complex, definitely get in touch with me. I have a packet that I can put together for you so that you can understand the ins and the outs, the peaks and the valleys, and everything that this opportunity has to offer.
Yeah, because it's so rare. You just don't find something like this. You can't design it. You can't make it. Look at the little stream right there.
Look at the creek. Yep, Mill Creek is just the lifeblood of our valley.
Yeah, and because the city doesn't like to do these anymore, and so if you didn't grandfather in originally, you just don't do it, because Yeah, because they want single-family homes or they want investment properties, and they want them just in certain areas. But right here, this is a hot one. I love it.
Well, and this one isn't grandfathered; it's commercial forever. So this is
Crazy.
definitely a very special product.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Well, Jay, we're into the latter part of our spring and headed for summer, which provides great opportunities for some of our mountain properties down here.
Yeah, so this doesn't look like St. George.
No, this property is not in St. George. This property is actually about 20 minutes out of Cedar City. It's up on a high plateau. It is a drive-in summer, snowmobile only in the winter. And this property was built completely off-grid, Jay.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is, and this property has it all. The property was custom designed in a log format, has tons of logs inside and out. The property has a generation system. It has a solar system. It is completely self-sustaining at this property, including a garden space and the fact that they have kind of a hydroponic garden that they do early in the spring, and they harvest vegetables in late summer off this property. The finish of this property as well, Jay, this wasn't a thrown together cabin. Look at this thing, granite countertops. It has a 19-foot rock fireplace, huge, massive wood beams. It has 2 ponds outside that they stock periodically.
Really? So you can fish right on your own property?
You can, absolutely true.
That's a big deal. That alone, there's a lot of buyers that love that option.
Well, you talk about a getaway place for a family or a corporate retreat. Look at the room in this great room and the setting it has with the fireplace, the rock interior, totally set up for views of all the massive windows they put in this place. It has the huge overlook loft upstairs, which is really fun for guests and family and so forth. And the list of finishes on this house just goes on and on.
That's amazing. The quality of build on this and all those timbers that they put in this house, this must have been really expensive to build.
Oh, you could not even begin to build this property, just the cabin alone. You could not build this property today for the price that they're asking for the entire property.
Yeah, and so it's got a bunch of land too, right?
It does. It's just under 18 acres, as a matter of fact.
Wow, that's amazing. And so you can see their propane tanks out there. So that's awesome. So they're completely off grid, which is a lot of people like that right now.
Yep. And every type of mountain game you can imagine, they see on this property. They see turkeys, they see deer, they see elk, they see grouse, and on the list in terms of other things, coyotes and that type of thing. They see it and hear it all on this property, all spring and summer long.
Yeah, amazing. I just love it. And so this property could really go a lot of different ways. Corporate retreat, like you're talking about. It could be that perfect little place where you go snowmobiling in the winter to get away from everything, bring all your friends to go and visit, or kind of that family, or even you could even make this a main home for somebody.
You could. And the house is, the cabin is 5,500 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms. It has 5.5 baths. So they bring family and friends here on a regular basis, and there's a room for all of them. And you can entertain in the house, or you can go outside to the huge covered barbecue gathering area, and you can seat probably 50 people under that out in the front yard.
Imagine having a family retreat out there and then go fishing in your own pond. Oh,
you can see some of the solar panels right there.
Yeah, I see them.
Back over the pond, and here's the outdoor barbecue, Dutch oven, whatever you want to do there.
Yeah, beautiful. So what kind of money were we talking about on this property?
This property is currently listed at just over $1 million.
That's
and
such
as well,
a deal.
It is. Now you're looking at the actual casita. There's a casita on the property.
You're kidding. So a second living area.
Absolutely true.
This is a dynamite property.
It is.
Yeah, I like this.
And this is a true off-grid property. Off-grid property, so you can totally sustain this off of the solar system and or off of the generators.
Yeah, somebody's really put a lot into this property. Somebody's really loved this.
It's true.
Yeah, great property. So John, if somebody wanted more information about this home, how would they contact you?
They should give us a call at our 435-674-6011, or they can email us at aimsteamutah.com.
Hi, Zippy Shell. I just wanted to thank you so much for your help. You and my realtor came in and gave me direction on how to declutter my home, and it sold in record time. So the next question for you is, what's my next step?
Our declutter solution was just the first step. Now we have one of your containers in our secure and climate-controlled warehouse. When you need to be out of your current house, we'll come in with several more shelves that you can load, and then we'll keep them in storage along with your original container until you are ready. Once your new house is completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll bring all of your containers back up to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. When your new house has been completed and you're ready to move in, then we'll take all of your containers and bring them to your new home. And remember that you can do the loading and unloading yourself, or you can have Zippy Shell do it for you at a very affordable rate. And that's what Zippy Shell is. Portable storage and moving made simple. You can contact us through zippyshell.com and let them know that Zippy Girl sent you.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
So Brandon, I got these folks, they've come down to St. George and they've fallen in love with the house and they don't want to live with it. But the problem is they don't have their house sold in Salt Lake.
Right.
So what do we do?
It's, you know what, we run into it every week. So what we use is what we call a gap or a bridge loan. So what we'll do is just put a loan on this house, and when they sell that house, they can immediately just pay it off or pay it down. The biggest thing is you can't have any loan fees. So you're going to do a no-fee loan. You're going to cover the title fees and cover the loan costs, because the last thing you want to do is pay $4,000 or $5,000 in closing costs and then just pay it off and we're out that cost. So you have no closing fees. You may make a payment to us like a 1 month or 2 months or 2 weeks, but you're really only paying us interest for that period of time. Especially with our older clients, they're selling a home, but they actually want to move first, so they're not, have to upload and try to time this move first. So they'll sell a home in California, but they want to buy this one, move out here, get that one staged, and when they sell that, they'll just come up and either pay it off or pay it down. You could say, Brandon, I have a $400,000 loan and I want to pay it down now to $300,000. We'll lower the payment and you'll just carry a $100,000 payment with us. So pay it off, pay it down, but the biggest thing is no loan fees. You don't want to waste those costs, but those are built just for that situation.
Yeah, so this is a pretty common thing then.
Oh yeah, it's just, especially in a retirement community like that. Yeah.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Jay, we are so excited for this new home we have for sale. This one's located in Jeremy Ranch, so right at the top of the canyon, and its address is 8886 Saddleback Road here in Jeremy Ranch.
Yeah, Jeremy's Ranch, I love it. It's just the perfect location in Park City. Look at this door, it's amazing.
It is. So too many upgrades to list in this home. That front door is one of them, the oversized large front door. And then as you walk in, the first thing that hits you is the natural light that radiates through this house, the vaulted ceilings. And then the next thing you notice is this amazing rock fireplace that goes from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah, beautiful. You can just feel how warm and light it is, and gives this house what they call a shower. Like when you show up, it shows off, right?
It does, absolutely. It's pretty amazing. As we kind of go in the kitchen here, you'll notice more and more upgrades. They've done Thermador appliances throughout. You've got this extra large fridge, double ovens, granite countertops. There's a brand new island with a wine fridge, under counter microwave. So this house pretty much has everything you need.
Yeah, it looks like they spent a lot of time really digging into this property and making it amazing.
It is, and we go back and talk about location. This lot is over an acre. You have unobstructed views over Jeremy Ranch with a large flat fenced-in yard. And so location-wise, it doesn't get any better when you come out of the neighborhood, you make a right, you go to the airport, you're there in about 20 minutes. You make a left, and you're in downtown Park City in about 10, 15 minutes. So phenomenal location.
I love that area. So it looks like we're headed to the master here, right?
It is. So again, rock fireplace, fire insert redone. The master is gigantic. And then we head into the master bath. The his and her closets are unbelievable. I don't know how people even fill them, to be honest. It's pretty amazing. And you've got a steam shower in there. You've got the tub. It is a great master.
Yeah, I can tell as you look through this property, it's just absolutely immaculate and just so beautiful.
Yeah, across from the master, you've got 2 more bedrooms on the upper floor, and that's a Jack and Jill bathroom that's been completely remodeled in the last month, basically. And so, again, with the upgrades.
Yeah. So it looks like we're headed to a lower area here, right?
We are. So lower level, another fireplace. It's double-sided. This is a walkout, so you get a ton of natural light into the lower level. You have 2 additional bedrooms you could use as a bedroom or an office. We call it a flex room. You've got cold storage around the corner, so plenty of storage in this home. And the owner of this home, he actually uses the one room that could be a game room as an office because of all the natural light and the view out the back that looks all over Jeremy Ranch.
Yeah, looks amazing, Mike. So if somebody wanted more information on this, how would they contact you?
They can just give me a call on my cell phone. It's 435-640-6467. Or they can visit us online at LawsonRealEstateTeam.com.